And welcome to
Dinner for Three,
a podcast about nothing. I'm Brad.
I'm Ray.
I'm Justin.
Yeah, Justin's a fucking idiot.
All right, here we are with another episode of Dinner for Three. It's been a while since we've been able to get together, huh?
It's been a while.
It's been at least one holiday.
Yep, at least one holiday. So I know that we got some stories to tell from our holiday vacation. Anybody get some vacation time from work?
I got actual Thanksgiving off.
Okay.
I had to work on Black Friday, though.
Oh. Because people are calling in on Black Friday for sure.
Well, in my line of work, working with credit reports and things, it's not so much people calling in on Black Friday. It's people calling the week after Black Friday.
Okay.
When they see new things showing up. That's when people really start to call.
Oh, so you're gearing up for a big week.
Big week.
Ray, you had some vacation
I
time.
did. I had about 2.5 weeks of vacation time.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what's up.
That's what happens when you get fired.
Oh.
So.
Well, all right. You said it.
I did.
You said it. I had 5 days off for Thanksgiving, and then I took Friday off. I don't Black Friday shop, but I took it off anyways, just because, I mean, really, everyone else is Black Friday shopping, so I'm not just going to go to work and hang out by myself. So I took it off.
My job's ending, so it doesn't
My job's
really matter.
ending, so yeah. Yeah, it's coming to a close, so yeah. But the time off has been good. Let's see. Yesterday, I went to Kavanaugh Hill. You guys know where that's at?
Yeah.
Me and my wife, Beth, climbed Kavanaugh Hill. We did the bike trail, although we weren't on bikes. And to be honest, thank goodness we weren't on bikes. Because I don't know if you guys have ever tried to walk that thing. It's hard walking it. I guess it's only, it's either a couple feet or a couple inches shy of being a mountain.
Yeah.
So it's the highest hill in the world.
So it was mountain bike trails?
Yeah.
Now, I rode the ones at Ben Garen, and those were treacherous.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, this one, like, it was tough walking up some of it. So to bike it, me and Beth were just like, how? How does anybody do that? I'd be off pushing my bike.
Yeah, that's what I was most of the time. That was like my second time to go at Ben Garen. It was terrible.
Man, I really do want to start biking, though. I just got to save up money to buy a bike. There's a lot of things I want to do. Hopefully I get to start doing them. But no, yeah, that was cool. And then I had, because I'm married, there are plenty of benefits to being married. And one of those benefits is you get 2 of every holiday. So you get 2 Christmases, 2 Thanksgivings. In my case, you get 2 birthdays. And I loved it. We had 2 different Thanksgivings. We had one Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, with my family, and then Friday with her family. And I actually had some people come in from Florida. So it was good. Yeah,
my
Aunt Wendy came, and my Uncle Ernesto came. It was pretty good. My wife always says, I don't know why you are the way you are. You're totally different from your family. Oh. I'm a lot like my Aunt Wendy, though. So she kind of saw that. So how was Thanksgiving for you guys?
Well, I mean, I'm in the same boat as you, 2 of everything. So on last Saturday, we went to my wife's grandparents' house. And we had a really good Thanksgiving dinner there. Then on Thursday, we went to my grandmother's house in Walika and had a really good Thanksgiving there. Got to see a bunch of family. Don't get to see very often, so that was a lot of fun.
Cool.
That's cool.
Right?
Yeah. Me and my wife aren't like that.
Okay.
We kind of have 2 of everything, but we both have so much family that we would have had to have gone to 4 of everything.
Okay.
So we went to
4 Christmases.
Yeah, I hope so. So we went to like her aunt's Thanksgiving thing like a week and a half ago, and then we knew we had my parents yesterday, and so on Thanksgiving Day we just split up. She just went to her parents, and I went to my grandparents, so we didn't have to rush around and then not get to stay as long as we wanted. And
okay,
stuff.
cool.
So
you guys
that was good at least.
You guys eat too much?
No.
I eat too much on a daily basis.
Okay, so it's normal for you.
There's nothing new.
Yeah.
Me, I had 2 Thanksgivings. So Thursday, didn't eat too much. I was good. I didn't feel sick afterwards. Next day, had another Thanksgiving. Didn't eat too much. I felt good when I was done. And that was with including dessert for both. I didn't stuff myself. But yesterday, after I woke up and I knew we were going out to eat, so I didn't eat before we went on our hiking trip. And then at 3 o'clock, we had a late lunch. It was Chinese buffet in Greenwood. Ate way too much.
Oh.
I felt so sick afterwards. And I was so disappointed because I had 2 Thanksgivings. Felt perfect after both of them. And then I just blew it. I wasted it and just felt so sick on Chinese buffet than yesterday.
I had Chinese buffet after church today.
Did you?
Yeah,
Eat way too much?
of course. Like I said, I always eat too much.
Why do you do that to yourself? Why do you make yourself sick?
It's just a thing.
Do you have a routine after you've eaten too much? Like, what do you do?
Take a nap.
How do you cope with it? You just
Take
sleep?
a nap.
Do you ever do the unbutton the pants trick?
No.
Okay, me
No,
neither.
I don't. Why'd you ask if you've never done it?
Because that's like a stereotype thing that people do.
So you must have some sort of ritual thing you do then.
Oh, me? Yeah, I complain a lot about how I ate too much, and then usually when I eat too much, I can't breathe in very deep because I'm just so full. So what I'll do is if you've ever watched Rick and Morty, you guys watch that show?
A little bit.
Okay, you need to watch that show. Rick and Morty is very funny. But Rick is like the scientist, and he's an alcoholic. And so I guess alcohol makes you burp a lot. And so he'll just be like talking, and then all of a sudden he'll just burp. Just in the middle of his sentence, I have to pause. And I do that a lot whenever I've just eaten so much. And I can't really help it, but I don't try and hold it back just because
So you're
I'm
saying
so
you're an
full.
alcoholic?
No. I'm saying I burp a lot just like he does.
Oh my god.
I might. No. I'm not an alcoholic though. But he just burps so much just in the middle of his sentences and stuff, and I do that too. Just to kind of relieve. I'm so full after it. I can't hardly handle it. And then, just like you, I just go right to bed. I went to bed very early last night just because I was so full. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I did, because you texted me. I didn't respond
I texted you at like 8 p.m.
And I was already asleep.
You were already asleep.
So.
My god.
Yep.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah, Christmas is coming up. So that's gonna be great.
I don't like this time of season.
How come?
The food. I'm a picky eater. You know how much I am. So we go to like my grandparents, and they have like turkey and ham, which I like neither of.
Oh,
You're
really?
a real piece of shit.
I don't like turkey or ham.
You don't like ham?
No.
I can understand turkey. I'm not a turkey fan.
Yeah.
But ham?
I don't like ham.
Oh, man. Okay.
No.
Why do we let him on this podcast?
I don't know.
I don't know. Go ahead, though.
Alright.
Finish.
I just don't like most of the things. Like, I like macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
I like pasta salad. I like the hot rolls. I like green beans and stuffing. But I don't like the main stuff. Like, I don't like pumpkin pie or any of that shit.
Oh, I don't like pumpkin pie.
Do you like... What kind of desserts will you eat on, like, Thanksgiving?
Well, my grandparents always make cherry cheesecake.
Okay.
So I eat a shitload of cherry
Oh,
cheesecake.
yeah. Yeah.
And then my sister makes stuff called puppy chow. You know what that is? Like with the rice checks and chocolate and shit. That's what I eat.
Okay.
Banana
yesterday.
pudding is my number one holiday
Yeah.
dessert.
Banana pudding's
Yeah,
good.
that's pretty
Banana
good.
pudding.
We didn't have banana pudding. We did have... So at my grandparents' house, we had pecan pie. Not a fan of pecan pie.
What?
Yeah, I know.
That's one thing I do like. That's
I know.
amazing.
I'm not a fan of it. And especially people around here, like, they love their pecan pie, but good. Like, they can have all the pecan pie. I'm actually doing them a favor by not eating it. They can eat it themselves. But we did have pumpkin pie, which I do like. And we did have sweet potato pie, which I do like too.
Huh.
And then for her mom's dessert, we had chocolate pie, which is great. I really like chocolate pie. And then she brought pumpkin roll.
Oh,
Now,
really? I've never tried that.
Really? You haven't? Pumpkin roll is very good. I think you like pumpkin roll. Well, do you like... what's that? Cream cheese frosting.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
I think I do.
so that's inside of pumpkin roll.
Okay.
It's great.
That does sound good.
So yeah. Dessert, you got it?
Banana pudding, man.
Banana pudding. That's right.
That's my go-to.
Yeah.
I get a solo cup and I fill it to the top with banana pudding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy cow! Any like graham cracker crumbs or anything like that?
No, like you got the vanilla wafers in it.
Okay.
And then sometimes it has like a whipped cream topping on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good
Did
stuff
you
right
this
there.
time whipped cream?
Huh?
Whipped cream?
Yeah, it did.
Speaking of whipped cream, because it's like Christmas time and there's Black Friday deals and stuff during my wife's Thanksgiving with her family, her sister had bought Pie Face. You know that game? Where it's just like you put the whipped cream and then you roll the dice and you gotta crank it and then it hits you in the face with the pie. So she bought that game and we played it and my nephew Will loved it. He got hit, like we played a good few rounds. He got pied in the face like 3 times and every time same reaction. It hit him in the face. He'd look like he's getting real mad and then he'd just laugh. And he'd try and clean it off himself, but he's just got it all in his hair. He just got whipped cream all over himself. That's a fun game, though. So, also, so we had Thanksgiving. We talked about that. Black Friday, which in a very real way, I feel like Black Friday is kind of eclipsing Thanksgiving because it's starting earlier and earlier every year. You hear more about Black Friday than you ever do about Thanksgiving anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So do you guys participate in that?
No.
Well,
I did work there at Walmart during Black Friday one year.
I worked at Walmart for a Black Friday. That was pretty much the last time I ever had any encounter with a Black Friday crowd.
You guys got stories?
Well, I know this isn't the sports podcast, but it was a true Black Friday.
Okay.
Everybody knows we live in Arkansas at this point. So, the Arkansas Razorbacks played a football game on Black Friday. We played Missouri. And Missouri has a linebacker who was talking some shit.
Yep.
He called us Arkansas 4 times in an interview, which really pisses me off.
Okay.
And then we showed up and shat our pants all over the place and lost the game. And I'm just real pissed about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was this Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. God. So that's your Black Friday story? Okay.
Yeah.
What about from when you worked at Walmart?
Okay, so when you worked at Walmart, they'd bring out all the big sell items on pallets that were stacked high with and covered in black wrapping to hide what it is, I guess. I don't really know why. But I was a unloader. I unloaded trucks at Walmart. So they had the unloaders bring out the pallets, and then we had to stand in front of them to keep people from getting the item before it went on sale. And there's a particular item that was going to go on sale at, I think, like 2 a.m. And one of the other unloaders, who was a real stocky guy, but he's only about 5'5".
Okay.
Real short, but he was stocky. And there's a huge line. It was like for a little microwave oven or something.
Okay.
And it was about 1:45, and there's probably 20 people, 30 people in the line, and someone yelled, "Go!" And about 10 people over this short guy, jumping over him and started tearing down the black wrapping, and within 5 seconds, all of the microwave ovens were gone.
Oh, gosh.
And he had a bloody nose.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Anything happened to you that night?
No one really messes with me.
Yeah, good.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, you're a bigger guy, so hopefully not. You worked there too, so what happened?
Yeah, so I worked in the garden center. I was a sales associate, but I did have to. At my particular Walmart, we had the toy department inside of our garden center too, and so I had to be like that guy, and I had to guard the pallet or something. And this was just a few years ago, so Black Friday started at like 8 p.m. or something way early on Thursday, even though it was Black Friday, so it didn't make sense. But I was guarding the Rachel Ray cookware. So
okay,
so
you're guarding
you
it.
can imagine the crowd that was around for the Rachel Ray cookware. And it was a great deal. I mean, it was a great deal on it. So I was there, and so right across the aisle was like the Xbox One or something. I don't remember what it was. Maybe like the Halo 5 bundle or Halo Complete Edition bundle or whatever it was. And so like that line was crazy, but then I could look down another aisle and I could see like something stupid like a 3-pack of towels for $2. Okay. And there was so many people. And there was like a fist fight. Like they said, they announced on the intercom, they're like, Black Friday starting now. And so like I cut the wrap off of it and the people got their cookware, and then you could just turn and look and you could just see like old women pulling on towels, like tug of war with it and shit. And like they didn't even need it because we would go back through the next day and we would have to like zone everything and tidy up the shelves, and you'd find just like 6 packs of washcloths stuffed into the shelves because they got them but they didn't want them. They just wanted to fight somebody for it.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
See, you always see. I have never gone out Black Friday. Like, not that whole day, not that whole night.
That was my only experience with it.
You always see, like, just scrolling on Facebook or something, you'll see people fighting each other.
It happens, man.
And I don't want anything like that. I don't want to be a part of that. We do go, now me and Beth, we have the last 2 years, we'll go after Thanksgiving dinner, and we'll go that night. Just to Walmart, because you guys know, surely they did it when you worked there. They just put out a bunch of good DVDs for like really cheap. They're like the demos and stuff like that.
Seasons for $5 when I was there.
Yeah, and so we go. I guess one more year I'd probably call it a tradition, but we just go that night and we just go raid DVDs. I got some good DVDs last year. I got some decent DVDs this year. I got In the Heart of the Sea, that Moby Dick movie. Got that for like $2. And even like Blu-rays. You can get Blu-rays real cheap there. Let's see. Central Intelligent with The Rock and Kevin Hart. We got that movie. God. That movie, if you guys haven't watched it, you need to watch it. It's so funny. It's just so funny. Like, we'll watch it whenever. I don't care if you guys just come over whenever and watch it. It's really funny. And then yesterday, for I don't remember how much it was. Beth would probably remember, but we got like People versus O.J. Simpson, like that movie. Oh yeah, and that movie looks great. So I mean, you get some good deals and stuff. But other than that, never have I gone out on Black Friday. I just don't want any part of it. But you guys...
Yeah, it was terrible.
You guys didn't have your fill.
It was like the smallest Walmart in Fort Smith, but it was so freaking busy. So we had all the checkout lines in the garden center open because we had an entrance and an exit there. And so I had to run cash register too, which we only had 4 of. And it was like, it was fine because it was constant work and people were quick about getting out. But there was like one transaction took me like 45 minutes. Like, like Thanksgiving is all about being thankful for what you have, and then Black Friday is like buying a bunch of shit you don't need.
Yeah.
But it was like in the middle of all that selfishness was just this like old couple buying like 175 bicycles for the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh.
So man. I had to check them out. Their total was like $2,700 or something. Like they bought nice freaking bicycles, and it was like the worst transaction ever. Like as good as their thing was, like it was so hard to scan everything.
Man. I hope one day I have enough money just to do stuff like that. Just to be able to just buy a bunch of stuff and give it to a charity that I believe in. That'd be cool. Like, to be able to open up, like, a youth center here would be amazing, So, that's cool. That's a cool story. That gives you a little bit of hope in some people, Yeah. It doesn't restore my faith in humanity, but, it's a good story still. So, all right, cool. Cool deal. So, since we have been spending time with our families, some crazy stuff has had to have happened. So, what, crazy stories? Because everyone's got that family member or those couple of family members that you're happy to avoid most of the year. but you can't. You can't on Christmas. You can't on Thanksgiving. Things like Easter. You can't avoid them. But they always make for some good stories. So, do we have any crazy family stories? Yeah, I know you got one.
Well, this year was a lot more, a little more tame than most years have been.
Okay.
The only real exciting part of Thanksgiving this year was going out and shooting some guns, but it's Arkansas.
Yeah, you went and shot some guns.
Dang it.
What'd you shoot?
223.
Okay. All right. Ray, I know you got some stories.
No, not really.
No stories.
I mean, like my older sister, left a few months ago after moving down, and then just a few days before Thanksgiving, she tried to contact Dad and stuff and apologize, but for a bunch of stuff she said. But that would be the only family member I'd say I was happy to avoid.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I guess.
You have a great family. Let's hear about. Surely you had something.
Man, yeah, sure. I guess so. So my great grandpa came down, and my little brother, I won't say his name, but my little brother, he is out of high school. He's dropped out of college. Well, he failed out of college and claims he drops out, though. You guys know.
Yeah, we know all about that.
And so he got a car given to him by my great-grandpa, okay? And he hasn't got a job yet. My brother just kind of chills at home and just plays video games all day, sleeps all day, stays up all night, whatever it is. But hasn't got a job. And it's been almost a year. So it's been a long time. And we see Grandpa off and on throughout the year, and he always asks my brother, because he bought him that car. Mm-hmm. He says, "Do you have a job yet?"
Whoa, how long ago did he buy the car? I thought you meant it was this year.
No, he bought the car. He bought the car right when my brother dropped out of college. God. So it's been a long time. And he didn't ask my brother for payments or anything. He just bought him a car and said, "Here you go. Now you can go to work," or whatever it was that he was buying it for. And my brother hasn't got a job. He just sleeps all day and plays video games all night, or he's on the internet or whatever. And so he does a really good job at trying to avoid my grandpa, because it was somebody's birthday. I can't remember whose birthday it was, and we all got together, and he asked my brother. He said, "Do you have a job yet?" And my brother said, "Still looking." And my grandpa said, "You're not looking hard enough." And then after that, everyone was just like, "Oh man, like, that's really bad for my grandpa to even just say anything."
Yeah. And
he did it so quickly. But it's been a long time that he hasn't done anything to do with that car. And so this Thanksgiving, he was just like, "I gotta stay away from Grandpa. Like, I can't see him," because he had 2 job interviews that were sure things, but because he likes just not doing anything, he didn't go to the interview, and he didn't get the jobs. And the reasoning for him not going to get the jobs, I can't even look at him. I get so angry just because I know he shouldn't be living the way he is, but he likes to live the way he is. So he had 2 job interviews, and he's like, "I can't see Grandpa." You know, he's like, "I gotta stay away from him. I gotta do something to stay away from him, because if he hears these stories, then he's toast," you know? And so it was like, he had 2 job interviews. Both were sure things. One was for Brahms in Fort Smith. He could have just been working for Brahms. He said, "You come in, you do the interview, and we'll hire you." Okay? 2 places. You come in, do the interview, we'll hire you. One was Brahms. He did not go to the interview. Why? The line was too long to get into the parking lot of Brahms, so he just went home.
No.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah. What the heck, right? No way. No way in the world does that pass. That doesn't pass. God. No one believes that story. Nobody believes that story. But he claims it. He claims that story and he sticks to it. The line was too long to get into Brahms, so he just went home. He could not get in. There's no way possible for him to get in to go do the interview. Next one. Harps. Okay, now my great-grandpa, he lives in a retirement home in close to Fiena.
Okay.
Like on Fiena Way, where that Harps is. So you know how that Harps is there? So he had an interview for Harps, and it was, you come in, you do the job interview, we'll give you a job. It's Harps, right? Didn't go. He didn't even try to go. Why? Why didn't you try to go? That's why. He said, the Harps is too close to where my grandpa lives. That's too close to where grandpa lives. And he might come in there, see me working there, and be disappointed because I'm working at a grocery store.
For God's sake.
What in the world?
Yeah. He might be disappointed because I work at Harps. Yeah. So he has all these reasons, and then I say why? Because reasons. That's why. No, they're dumb. And then his third and last go-to thing, he always says, well, I'm going to contact the military because I'm going to join the military. That's his last thing. That's his last thing always. Whenever you talk to him.
For like 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, from him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like every single time he's like, well, I'm calling this or whatever. And then he'll be like, well, I'm going to call the military and enlist in the military. Which would be a great option for him, but he just
give him a ride.
Yeah, he won't do it though. He has a ride. That's the thing. He has that car.
Yeah, that's true.
But he won't do it. And like he won't even get a job at like Sykes or something. You know, like a place. Sykes is a place that will just hire anybody. And he won't do it. He won't go.
Thanks, Brad.
He won't go get his He won't go get a job there. What?
That's why I had a job.
I'm not saying that that's bad. I'm just saying you can get a job there.
Yeah, you really can. They hired me and Taylor. They hired this guy that wore a fucking Miller Lite baseball cap into his interview. Hired him. Did not think twice about it.
How's the job process there? Like the interview process. How is that?
Oh, it's a 2-part interview.
Okay, so what do you do?
The first part, you just go in and make sure you're qualified. That was awesome.
That's a good one. Okay,
God,
what?
Stinky. That was terrible.
That's a stinky burp.
They just make sure you're like 18 and you can't know how to answer a phone and stuff, and you have open availability.
That's it.
And then you go out back into the waiting room and they pull you back for like a role playing, like a phone conversation of something like a typical conversation.
And give like an example of that.
Somebody like the one that they use for me was like somebody had a charge on their account that they didn't recognize.
Okay.
And it was an overdraft. Like they spent too much money and they didn't have enough in their account. And it was just like talking them through the process of that.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, it was the simplest thing.
Like, do you have to learn the computer program first?
Yeah, it's like a 6-week training.
No, but I mean just like the job interview.
No, it's just...
Are you on the computer at all?
No, they just give you a piece of paper and you just look at the script. You basically just read the script to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's that simple.
Yeah, it's like the easiest thing I've ever done.
Dang, dude. And the cool thing is about that job, and, you know, I might apply there. Who knows? If I do, the cool thing about that job is you can work from home. Like, and from what I understand from other people that work there, they encourage you to work from home. And I will definitely do that. And if I do that, and you work from home too, we'll just set up our own office at my house. You know? That would be so cool. But, you know, he could do that. He could do that.
Easily.
And he doesn't. You know what? He doesn't want to. And the craziest thing, you want to hear the craziest thing about him is my uncle kind of does the same thing. Only he still lives with his parents, which is my grandparents. He still goes over there every single day. He sleeps there. He eats their food. He doesn't have a job. And my brother said, I'm jealous of him.
No.
He said, I'm jealous of him. Why? Because he at least gets some food every single day.
Oh my God.
So that means my brother maybe can't eat every single day. Still not a good enough motivator for him to get a job.
God bless America.
He's not gonna make it, man. He's not gonna make it. So, but I guess that's like the craziest thing. My family is something.
Yeah.
My family is something, dude.
Yeah, I haven't heard about the job interviews. That's really...
Oh,
that
yeah.
makes me mad.
Isn't that crazy? Do you remember? It was last year. It was a year ago. It was a year ago soon. Because it was at New Year's. Remember? When I told you I was picking my brother up and we were talking about how he needs to get a job and how he could move in with me.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And he said, because I could help him get a job and everything, and he said no. Yep. You remember that?
Yep.
It's been that long.
Yeah,
He still has that same mentality of, I don't, he would just rather not work. And it's not like he has a new game system or anything. It's like, it's an old game system. It's probably like a PlayStation 2 or something. So it's nothing like spectacular. He could, if that is considered a hobby, you could get a job, at least a part-time job, man.
Yeah.
And then you could afford new games.
Oh my God.
But he's just so content with living life. He's living that.
That's like the mentality with a lot of people around here,
Isn't
though.
that crazy? Welfare town.
Oh, yeah, welfare state.
So, I heard something crazy. Now, Ray, you might know. Justin, I don't think you know, but you're about to. So, our mayor got recalled.
Yeah.
Right? And everyone knew that. But now the council appoints a mayor.
Right.
And so, I'm not going to say any names, but the council was throwing around, from what I understand from my wife's mom and dad, was that the council was throwing around a name, and this name is their next door neighbor. And their next door neighbor doesn't work, can't read or anything like that. Like he
can't read, like legitimately.
Yeah,
can't
like
read.
like they say, like we really don't think he can read. He runs a junkyard at his house, but he's on welfare. And my wife's dad's so mad, like, so he can. Are we calling it a junkyard? Because if so, then he runs a business and he doesn't qualify for welfare. You know, like he gets so mad. And this is the type of guy who he mows his lawn at night so that no one knows that he's capable of moving around. You know? Like so that people won't drive by and see that he's not like handicapped or anything. God. And it's so crazy. Every time you see him, it's so nuts. He doesn't take care of himself. My wife's dad said he buys 1 pack of wife beaters like every couple of months, and it starts off white, and every time you see him, it's just gotten so dirty. It looks like it's now like a gray, and like he wears them just till they fall off. And this is the guy that they're throwing this guy's name around for our new mayor. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
I
can.
I
can believe that.
That's so crazy. Oh, it's just like, that's the mentality of this place. I don't understand. Depressing. And so it's almost like, what do you do? I don't know. Run myself, I guess. Make Hartford great again. I guess.
Dude, print the trucker caps now.
Print the trucker caps now! Oh, man. Can you imagine me being mayor of this town? What would I do? I wonder what I would do.
Give me a good job.
I get you a great job.
Yeah.
I get me a good job too. I'd work for the town and be the mayor.
Yeah.
There you go. Make no money.
I know a few people you should fire.
Oh, okay.
Bastards.
we won't be talking about that right now.
No. I'll wait till we're done.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course. That's fun. So, we're just coming up on a little over 30 minutes. Is there anything else anybody wants to talk about?
Man, I really don't have a whole lot.
No, it's been pretty slow.
It's been just eating a lot of food. That's just been the story the last few weeks.
Oh yeah, people can relate to that too, for sure. Ray, you got anything else?
You want to talk about Kanye?
Kanye?
Being in the hospital and everything?
Okay, Kanye West is in the hospital.
Did you cry, Raymond?
No.
So what happened?
Just disappointed.
What happened? Because I heard the rant.
Yeah.
Before he canceled his concert.
He had a breakdown at his Sacramento show.
And that, he said some crazy stuff. So he was just like, Google lied to you. And then later he said, if you don't believe me, you can look it up on Google. He said,
that's the words of a man that's been pushed to the edge by the media.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Not only that, his life's, he's probably got a crazy Thanksgiving, you know?
Yeah.
He probably got a crazy Thanksgiving.
I think he's still in the hospital.
Really?
Yeah.
So why is he in the hospital? I don't understand why.
I think it was maybe Kim or someone. They put him in the hospital for his own good after he canceled his show 3 songs in. It was like they made him go get a psychiatric evaluation and stuff. For his mental well-being.
And he's still there.
He's still there, yeah. This was like a week ago, maybe.
I hope he comes back as old Kanye.
Yeah.
I hope
he's not been the same since his mom died.
No.
It's like he snapped.
Man, that's crazy. Because I just remember, like, graduation.
God, that shit stinks.
Wait, you burp again?
Yeah, we burped again.
He loves that, too. Is that one of your favorite things to do?
It is. It really is.
He loves doing that. I'm so glad I'm over here. Because he could probably get it to me, but I don't think he will when you're right there.
Yeah.
So, thank goodness. But, no, yeah, because I remember it was good. Graduation is good.
Oh, yeah.
College Dropout is good.
Yep. He hasn't made a bad album.
He hasn't.
Jesus would be the closest thing.
To a bad album.
That's still such a good album.
And so, hopefully, but I do like the old stuff, though, a lot.
Yeah.
And so I kind of hope that he gets help that he needs, and then he comes to the old stuff.
Metallica has a new album out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, let's.
All right.
Yeah.
Metallica's got a new album out.
Yeah.
We'll give you a few minutes to
Yeah,
talk
go
about
for
that.
it. We gotta...
So, it's not Metallica's best album, but it's definitely a solid entry into their work. A lot of newer updates to their songs, new styles. They're trying out different things.
What's the most different thing that they're trying?
They're playing around with different kind of rhythms that you wouldn't necessarily expect from a Metallica song.
Okay.
Not necessarily a different sound. You're always going to have the crunchy guitars and a bunch of snare drum hits. But it's a really cool album. It starts off with a real thrash song, like old school Metallica sounding, and then it's got a whole bunch of stuff that's just kind of different from Metallica, and then it ends with a heavy thrash, normal Metallica song. That's just a really cool album in my opinion.
Yeah,
much better than anything Kanye West has ever put out.
What number album is that for Metallica?
Yeah,
let me count. Y'all vamp while I count.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's counting. All right, you just come back to it. A band that just put out a new album that I'm really excited about, since we're all talking about music-related stuff, Bad Rabbits. Do you know Bad Rabbits?
No.
Oh, man. So Bad Rabbits, they had one CD, and I can't remember when they came out. Do you have the number?
Yeah. Studio albums, it's 10.
Can you name
10?
them all?
Yeah.
In order?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got Kill 'Em All.
Yeah.
Ride the Lightning. Master of Puppets. And Justice for All. The Black Album, or just Metallica. Load, and then Reload. And then they did a cover album, an album full of cover songs. I didn't count that in my list, but that was Garage Inc. And then they had Saint Anger, then Death Magnetic, and now Hardwired to Self-Destruct.
Okay. Wow.
Incredible.
I didn't know.
Can you name Kanye's albums?
In order? In order?
Yeah.
So we have, no, I don't think so, but I'll try. So you have College Dropout?
Yeah.
Graduation? No, it's not?
Late Registration was first, wasn't it?
Okay, so College Dropout, Late Registration.
I may be wrong.
Graduation.
I may be wrong.
Then Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy?
Yeah.
And then you had Yeezus?
Yeah.
And then Life of Pablo.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think that's right. I don't know. But, so the band that I was talking about, so Bad Rabbits, I can't remember. It might have been 2010. They made their first album, and it was called American Love. Great. It was fantastic. So good. If you're listening to this, you have no idea who Bad Rabbits is. My friend.
Oh.
What?
You forgot 808 and Heartbreak.
Oh, shoot.
And he did that Watch the Throne with Jay-Z. But
Yeah, I'm not counting Watch the Throne.
Okay.
808 and Heartbreak. I can't believe I forgot that. Because even before I liked Kanye West at all, I liked 808 and Heartbreak. But I think it was 2010. American Love came out by a band called Bad Rabbits. Blew me away. It was fantastic. Then they did a couple covers like 1979 or something by the Smashing Pumpkins, right? Shakedown. Okay, whatever it is. I don't know. But anyways, so they did a cover of that, and then they also did a cover of Human Nature. Fantastic cover, gut. You'd love that cover.
I bet I would.
Huh?
I bet I would.
Yeah, I think you would. It's really good. And then I didn't hear anything from him for a long time. Me and my friend Aaron both thought that they stopped making music, that they weren't a band anymore. And then out of nowhere, 2016, boom, they come out with one called American Nightmare. And it's great. It's a great album. So check that out, you guys.
Speaking of Aaron,
yeah,
I think we should go ahead and give him a little shout out.
Yeah,
You can go to go to his Facebook page and check out his newest song. It's going to be on his album coming out in 2017.
Yep.
It's called Damn It Woman.
Yep.
And you can find that song on his Facebook page, Aaron Caius Music.
Aaron Caius Music. EranKious. Aaron Caius Music. He's hustling. He's working real hard on this.
He's out in Galveston right now, promoting his Facebook page and promoting his upcoming album. So
yep, he's traveling a lot.
Everyone try to check that out.
Yep, try and check that out. If you're new to this and you don't know who it is, give him a shout out. Yeah, so cool. I think that's all we have for today. Don't forget, we are an up and starting company called Farmhouse. We do this podcast, Dinner for Three. We also do another podcast called Basketball. And we hopefully will have some videos coming out soon. So make sure you like us on YouTube, subscribe to us, and keep looking out.
And that's we put it on SoundCloud too. Just search Farmhouse, and then it's on Apple Podcasts or whatever it is on iTunes.
Yep.
So it's on that too.
Keep a lookout, subscribe, and give us some encouragement or tell us to go screw off, like whatever it is that you're going to tell us. But let us know that you're out there, you're looking at us, and, pass this along to your friends if you like it. If you have any suggestions for us, and let us know on any of those mediums that we just listed, especially YouTube. That's a good one. We don't have a Facebook yet, but maybe we will.
Yeah, maybe soon.
All right, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. Check, please.